we're on this same level. I'm standing here because I was asked to stand here, but I could just as easily be sitting out there with all of you because that's who I am. My story is messy, my story is broken, my story is redeemed, and I bet all of you could say those same things about your own. But I can stand up here today and I can say the word brave and my name in the same sentence. And it's all because of God. It's not because of anything else. It's because He believes so much in me that He wants to make me brave. So as we go throughout this weekend and we're discovering for ourselves what is brave, my brave is not going to look like your brave, or you're brave, or you're brave. It looks different for all of us. And brave is not something bigger and better. It's not the Superman leaping off of tall buildings. It could be. It could be someone who is skydiving. But brave does not have to mean something that is so big that only very few attain it. Brave can be for everyone. And you're the everyones that are sitting in this room that are brave. And I imagine if you just stop and think right now, you can probably think of something in your life that you would characterize yourself as brave for. She said, sometimes brave is staying right where you are, even if that's not where you want to be. And we don't even think about something like that being brave. But it's one of the bravest things you can do. Because within that place of staying where you are, you need to continually go back to God to have an understanding. Why am I here? You need to go back to God and ask Him for peace as you're going through that time. You need to ask Him for contentment, that you are okay in that place at that time. One of the things that I was asking the women at my table is, what would it take to get to that place where you could just say yes? That you could be the Peter who without hesitation wants to get out of the boat and walk to Jesus. Because we need to think about what that looks like. How can we go from that fear and that doubt and that uncertainty? And how can we get to a place where more often we say yes than kind of hesitating and thinking about what all the ramifications of that thing would be before we even attempt to say yes? Okay, you can when you entrust your yes to God, because He's going to come alongside you and He's going to provide what you need. It's very humbling. It's just amazing that He would want to do that. I absolutely love that song, the last song that those three young ladies did for us, You Make Me Brave. I played it all week long because every time I hear that song, I usually cry, but every time I hear that song, I hear God's voice reminding me over and over and over again that He is the one that makes me brave, and I can't do it without Him. And so when I hear those words, I just feel like He's speaking directly to me. And when you get to those words and the waves are crashing over you, that's life. That's what life looks like sometimes. And sometimes we feel like it's those waves and we can't get out from under the waves. But we can, because God is there in the waves. God is there in the calm. God is everywhere. And we learned that yesterday with Joshua. I mean, he was going to never leave nor forsake them as they had to cross the Jordan River. And He will never leave nor forsake us. God is still working. He's still teaching you what it looks like to walk through that bravely, to trust Him even more, and that even when it looks like nothing is happening, something is still happening. Your journey is just beginning. Embrace God's brave for you, and remember your story is His story. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are beautiful, and you are brave.